Hi, I'm Lloyd Collins, founder and CEO of COVID Authority and a COVID survivor. I wanted to give you an indication of what happened just to let you know how serious COVID is and how important it is to find COVID Authority certified hotels, restaurants, everything. Let me tell you how it started. It was on a Friday evening. Actually, it transpired a few days before. But on Friday evening, I had terrible, terrible cough. I had trouble catching my breath, so I went into emergency, UCSD in La Jolla. Anyway, they took lung X-rays. They looked at me. I had a minimal fever, and they said, "Well, let me just give you some codeine cough syrup. Go home. Your lungs seem to be okay." They did a COVID test, by the way. Next morning, Saturday morning, 7:30 a.m., I get a phone call from the nurse in the hospital saying, "Mr. Collins, you're COVID positive." My God, I mean, that's almost like a death sentence. Anyway, the nurse indicated that things could go bad very quickly. Really, really surprising. Anyway, they gave me phone calls 2 times a day and wanted to monitor to make sure how I was. So Saturday evening, I spoke to them. I was coughing a lot, more of the same, maybe a little bit worse. Sunday, by the time evening came, I couldn't stop coughing. A little bit difficult to breathe, and being as stubborn as I am, I didn't go into the hospital immediately at that point. Monday morning, they called me about 8 a.m. I could barely talk, I could barely breathe. They said, "Mr. Collins, go directly to emergency. Take an ambulance if you need to, just get there quickly." Anyway, I arrived there. They did the initial, obviously, checkup. They did x ray my lungs. Remember, Friday evening, the lungs were clear. Monday morning, which probably occurred Sunday afternoon, evening, full blown pneumonia in both lungs. So what they did was they admitted me. I was in intensive care for 6 days, on oxygen, on steroids, on remdesivir for 5 days, which is what President Trump had. Terrible experience. Total isolation. The nurses, the attendants that came in their gowns, had to take off their gowns before going outside. Even things like stethoscopes. They were the one-use only stethoscopes. So you can imagine the virulence of this disease. Anyway, terrible 6 days in the hospital. I'm glad I'm out. So what I wanted to tell you was you need to be very, very concerned about this virus. Having had it, having now been a COVID survivor, I know what it's like. Fortunately, I was only on oxygen, with the medications, that sort of thing. Never did get intubated or go on a ventilator or anything like that. But the experience is something I don't want anyone else to have. So my comment is, take a look at our website, www.covidauthority.net. Take a look at what we're doing. We're actually inspecting hotels and other venues using CDC and WHO directives to ensure the safety of that particular venue. And we do have a few gradations. We have COVID Authority Gold certified and COVID Authority Platinum certified. The Platinum certified, being the highest certification, includes UVC cleaning of rooms. In case you're not familiar with UVC, that's something that hospitals have been using in operating theaters for a number of years now. Completely kills all bacteria, all viruses. Anyway, there's devices that can go into a hotel, go through the room within 10 to 20 minutes, be able to sterilize it. That's what you want. You want COVID Authority Platinum certification. Now, the other thing is, we should not restrict this to hotels only. It's restaurants, it's any type of venue, but even particularly transportation. I have to tell you, when I came home from the hospital, I took an Uber. As I was taking an Uber, still feeling a little bit bad, from the COVID, but just having come out of intensive care, I was thinking to myself, how do I know that that particular driver, that particular car is COVID safe? You don't. So what you need to do for everything you do, every venue, every piece of transportation, delivery guy, etc., ask if they're COVID Authority certified. Again, being a COVID survivor, I wouldn't wish this on anybody. I'm very glad that I'm in the shape I am right now, and I hope that you stay safe. Again, please take a look at our website, www.covidauthority.net. Take a look at what we're doing. Contact us. If you're traveling, contact us. Tell us where you're going, what type of hotel you want. We'll find a COVID Authority certified hotel for you. Again, don't have COVID. Be very safe. Of course, mask, social distance, that sort of thing. but make sure everything you do is COVID Authority certified. Anyway, want to let you know I'll have a few more videos in the next couple of days. Want to let you know what it's like to have COVID, what it's like to be a survivor, and how to avoid it. Again, Lloyd Collins, founder and CEO of COVIDauthority.net and COVID survivor. Thank you, and we'll speak soon.